Mound in this one, Logan Webb. How about a report on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1.
Boog Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Tatis waits. Stays alive. That misses the zone, and the count's full. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Cut out and miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Luis Ariz stands in. That one to first. He'll do it himself. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Manny Machado. That one hit the knees for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Bailey collects, fires to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Back here with my pal Singy, pitching in our game today, Stephen Kolek.
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But, you know, one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
That one fouled off. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Willie Adames stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Pitch misses inside, and a count 2-1. Just missed. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. Runner on the move. Cut on and miss.
0-1's the count.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Outside low. 1-2 to count. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Adames over at second, 1 down. Next
Ball.
offering misses down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Man at second. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Matt Chapman, the next to hit, takes ball one. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. And there's a ball. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball four, two aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Here's Elliot Ramos. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. That one misses, and the count even 1-1.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
The 2-1. And there's a foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 1 out. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. 2 down. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball one. That one missed. And another ball.
3 balls, no strikes. Aye.
This one smoked out to left. Makes the catch. And that is that. Second inning set to go. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Webb back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Hot shot to third. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
He swings and fouls one off. That's to third. In plenty of time to first. Bogart's retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's Wilmer Flores.
Designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
Fought off foul. And ball one. Flores checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. That misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one down. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the air, left side. Sheets on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit.
Fitzgerald.
Inside. And that's ball one. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Sheets hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, stepping in, Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now here is Luis Campusano. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Just off the inside edge. And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner at first with no outs here. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The other way. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Martin Maldonado, the next up for the Padres. Golden opportunity right here. Yeah, that's fouled off. Cronenworth at third. Campusano at second with nobody out. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one way inside.
That's ball 2.
2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch misses way outside. And that one fouled off. Two on, one out. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Rise in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in.
Wade Jr.
Wade goes 6'1", 31 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2015. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Willie Adames stands in and fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to Cronenworth. Back to first, and that is a double play. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Just missed. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fly ball down the line. Tatis brings it in for the third out. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado. Swung on, belted. That one's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So up next, Jackson Merrill.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. And that one clips the corner. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Right side. And that's just foul. Grounds one to short. Adames. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. So digging in now for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. Grounded out his first time up. Foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in San Francisco, here's Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Fouled off. He was late.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And now 1 and 2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And up next for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Right through there for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now Wilmer Flores. First pitch misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Late swing, fouled off. That catches the corner. And it's even up.
That's a really good take.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Man on second, 2 down. Struck him out looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Xander Bogaerts. Webb back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Rips one to right. Yastrzemski takes the grab, 1 down. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get it out of the play. And next is the designated hitter, Luis Campusano. Doubled his first time up. And there's the strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And a foul ball.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 5th. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. Base hit, center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, these Giants finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Next pitch inside, and the count is 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Cronenworth throws on to first. One up, one down.
Now batting.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Fitzgerald.
And that one is inside ball 1. And that is out of play. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
So here's
First
Wade
baseman.
now.
Lamont
1 for 2.
Wade Jr.
Ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first. Giants go in order. Back here at Oracle
Leading
Park,
off for
top of the
San Diego.
6th inning.
First
Now,
baseman,
Luis
Luis
Arias.
Arias.
Foul ball there. Arias, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic. This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I don't know how he was able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball up the middle. Fitzgerald tosses to first. Machado is out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 2 in this one. In for a strike. 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Arias takes his lead at third with 1 away. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
In the air, out towards right center. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 2-1. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swinging a foul straight back.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Inside, and it hit him.
Take your bait.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Ball 1 to Bogaerts. Hard hit left side. They get the force. That's out number 3. Back here in San Francisco. Now the number 2 hitter, Willie Adames. And that's outside. Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And there's 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. The Giants trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside. Now 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Nabs it, and that is that.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Randy Rodriguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. First offering, and it just misses. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And down on strikes. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Luis Campusano getting ready to hit. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That's inside. 1-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Fair ball.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Martin Maldonado.
Ball 1, no
Not
strike.
even close there. And that is ball 1. Campusano leads off first with 1 away. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And a 2-1 on the way. Way high.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
2-2 count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And we're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jason Adams.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ramos in the box now. Takes strike 1. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the DH, Wilmer Flores, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Flores.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Fastball for a strike. There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Maldonado to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Camilo Doval.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The rise. Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
That's a ball.
Pitch is in there, and it's 1-2. got him looking. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now Machado up here. 0 for 3 in this one.
Manny Machado.
Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. And another ball.
You get to this part of the order.
2 balls.
Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Next offering is in for a strike. On a line out towards center. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside with a breaking ball. And there's a ball. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Sheets in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. It's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That misses, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Bogarts stands in now and watches strike 1. That one not close, and the count is 1-1. Chopped left side. Chapman to first. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. Adam back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Bogarts hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
And that's in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Got him swinging.
Now batting,
Here's Lamont
first
Wade
baseman,
Jr. 1 for 3.
Lamont Wade Jr.
Clips the corner. Strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Got him. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Now pitching for the Giants.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th.
Number
And there's
43.
a new pitcher on the mound. Tristan Beck.
Tristan Beck.
Cronenworth leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
In the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So now the DH spot, Luis Campusano. Out towards left center. Ramos sizes this one up. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado. Beck, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Two down, nobody on. That's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Right fielder,
now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That's way outside. Going to count 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Not close with that one, and now it's 3 and 2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
That one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fastball is outside. Just misses. And the count is even 2 and 2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just missing there. Counts full, 3-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Well, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter.